Hello everyone, it's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to Fabledom. We left off our last video with a dragon. The dragon did not ask us for much. In fact, the dragon only wanted gold. It wanted gold or it wanted to attack, and it didn't even want a lot of gold, so we gave it gold. And I got a comment from my friend Sentient One saying that it seemed like an easy out, and to be honest, I agree. There should have been more of a struggle with that than just giving over 400 gold when we have 6,000. It wasn't much of a problem. Also, we're not spending gold on much right now, so I think that's a contributing factor as well to the fact that it just didn't seem very impactful to me. So what we're working on today is our embassy. I put this down at the end nearing the end of the last video, and it's in progress now. It's going to take a while because it needs stone bricks, which we don't currently have. So we need to harvest rock, we need to refine it into brick, and then, it'll be underway. But it also needs planks, and we have plenty of planks, so that's promising. We also put in a laborers guild, which can be staffed only by commoners, not by peasants. And the laborers in the laborers guild will work faster and more efficiently than the laborers in the laborers huts over here that are peasants or commoners. I put down some road here, and I'm kind of rethinking having it be cobblestone because I may want to expand my farm territory out this way as well, but that's a bridge I can cross at a later time. I might take farms back this way. I've got another couple squares going in this direction that I can buy. And then put towns here on the outsides. All stuff to think about. We don't currently have a quest, it looks like. I thought we might have something from Agnes, but once we gave her the tulips... Oh, have we not given her the tulips? No, we have, right? We did. Once we gave her the tulips, she did not come back to us with anything, so I'm going to see what maybe she might want. The answer is nothing. She wants nothing from us right now. She's given us this so far, the flower farm and the tulips, as a crop. And we harvested 100 tulips and gave them to her. And now I think we don't yet have the Harvest Guild or the Laurel Wreath, but I will double check. I think the Laurel Wreath is just a decoration, but we'll see. Yeah, looks like all we have right now is the tulips, and that's okay. We have a little bit of an army going. Who's in this squad? Okay, I wasn't sure if this person was because they're kind of standing right on the line. You can have 4 people in a squad, 4 archers or 4 soldiers. And I don't yet have a full squad of either. But I need an extra bunker in order to do that. And I might put down another bunker. Oops, I didn't need to move them there. Go back. Ah, the Mystic Mine. I forgot that we unlocked this. We need the Mystic Mine to generate wealth, but we're not, like I said, we're not really using gold for anything. I have to imagine that there's a need for gold later in the game, but right now it's not very much a need. But it does start combat, so I'm going to build a barracks first. I'd like to have 1 squad each of archers. And warriors, at least in the beginning. Soldiers is the name for those. We also need them in here in the arena of trials fighting with everyone before we can move the arena of trials. I don't know much about the arena of trials. I don't know if I can put a whole squad in, how many squads I can put in. I just know I can't move it yet. And do I need to place the Mystic Mine in a particular place? It doesn't appear to be so. Okay, so that's the order of operations. First our barracks, then we will train one more soldier and one more archer, then we'll put down the Mystic Mine, and hopefully that'll be enough. Maybe spawn a wave here in the arena of trials. Oh, that was fast. When they said it would be faster with your laborers guild, I didn't realize how fast. We have 5 unemployed. And I could do something with them. I don't know if I need any staff at the embassy, so I may wait. Stop clicking that. Stop. There we go. I've also been buying up squares. I can't go any further to the right, which is my mind has decided that that's east. Because you'll notice I almost never change the orientation of my game. I mentioned this in the beginning. Once I settle on an orientation, that's it forever. I can still go a couple squares, like a square or 2 to the west, and then 2 squares, I think, to the north. So I've got some space I can continue to explore. We took down 1 stone mine because it was empty. Stone camp? Yep. And we have a second one that's probably getting pretty low now too. Oh yeah, that's getting pretty low. So we have this big boy back here that we can put a quarry on if we need to. I haven't had a lot of need for stone just yet. You can see we have plenty. And we're not really generating bricks as fast as I would like. So I may put in a second, like I did with sawmills, I may put in a second stone refinery just to get bricks going a little bit faster. I've also taken staff out of my blacksmith because we had like 37 armaments that we weren't really using. You need 5 armaments to train a soldier or an archer. So I have enough for now, and I'll put someone back in the blacksmith when I need to. We have a pigsty, we have a chicken coop. We actually have 2 chicken coops, but only one of them is staffed. Same reason. We are doing fine on eggs, and the chicken coop was using resources that I'd like to go elsewhere. And now you're caught up on where we left off last time. I don't know what else we can do with tulips, and I hope they're not just taking up space in our granaries. It doesn't look like it. Are they in stockpiles then? Where's my other stockpile? I've got 2. Here we go. No, it doesn't look like they're in stockpiles. I don't know where they're going. Still need 30 bricks on the embassy. So I may speed this up a little bit. Oh, just kidding. Woodcutters are reporting that one of them accidentally stepped on a fairy. The little thing was more afraid than harmed, but it seems to have awakened something in the forests. Don't worry, I'll send help. Spends 5 nobility. I'm sure it's not that bad. Adds the debuff Angered Woods. Trees affected by a forest or grow. Need 10 more days to grow. Days remaining 30. I do not want to spend my last 5 nobility on this, so I'm gonna, it's not that bad, and just take the debuff. It probably will be okay. Everyone's pretty happy. There are things that I could do to make them happier. We actually need a lot more decoration here if we want to qualify for the beautiful Fabledom contest, or the beautiful realm contest, I think it's called. I could give them some benches. We did just get this flower rest area, which I think is super cute. I thought we had one that was covered, which would be nice for this rainy day. I've mentioned I'm not much for decorating. I'm not particularly creative. So like the hedge walls and things like that are not necessarily going to be for me. I might still use them, but they may not be for me. I don't have any spots for visitors, so I can't let anyone in. Oh, there are 3 versions of this. I've been going with pink. You may not take me for much of a girly girl, but I certainly am. I certainly am a girly girl. I do want to put in another one of these or 2. It's nice that I've gotten the majority, not all of, but the majority of houses into pink area, which is the well-decorated area. But there's still so much more of my Fabledom that isn't covered. And there's not, I didn't leave space to shoehorn in decorations, you know what I mean? So I'll do what I can. But I'm not too worried about it. I have an eye out for encounters that might spawn in here. Let's send some peaceful letters to some peaceful kingdoms. The Bard Prince likes us. Winifred likes us, the Warrior Princess. Giovanni likes us quite a lot, just because he's easy to ply with gold. The Dark Knight likes us. I don't even know why he likes us so much. Okay, we're good with everyone, so we can keep it chill and just send casual messages. I send gifts where I can. Wow, we've got a lot of coal. I was gonna say that there are 2 of our kingdoms that are neighboring kingdoms that want gold. coal, not gold. And I've been a bit reluctant to send that just in case, but we could afford it. We also have 2 more groups of pigs. Okay. So we have a group of pigs here and a group of pigs over here. And we could put down 2 pigsties to account for those and start generating a lot more pork. But I kind of don't want to do that until I get more housing structures set up and bring in more visitors, more Fabelings to our village. Our size is big town, I believe. And up next is small city. At 150. Oh yeah, so I do need to grow some. I feel pretty comfortable with adding maybe another condo, because like we've got a lot of food. We have more food than I anticipated that we would at this point. We have like 600 veg. 10 bread is not much at all, but you know, we'll get there on bread. We have plenty of eggs, fish, pork, so I think I'll put in another condo. And I might put in another stone refinery because the condo's gonna need a lot of bricks too. Where's the other one? Should be right here. Oh, I think it's... I think it's that right there. Yep. Okay, so I kind of want to build this one near that one. Give a space. Add some roads. That's not what I meant to do at all. Whatever, it works. And we'll see how the winter goes, I suppose. It's good to see our messages have been arriving safely. I don't think... It always looks like you could meet peril when sending out a messenger, but we've never had that happen. Now I'll speed the game up. The reason we have space for 2 commoners is that we trained 2 new soldiers, and now we have 1 full squad of archers and 1 of... Nope, I didn't mean to send them there. Soldiers. Let's see how it goes with the Arena of Trials. Could we have sent our soldiers in? Our hero's taking damage. Yes. Princess Cassie, it's a disaster. We have found traces of some foreign substance in our water supplies. If we don't act quickly, Fabelings will start falling sick from the contaminated water. What do you want us to do? We must clean the water, spend 200 coin to hire Fabelings to clean the water, spend 5 nobility to hire Fabelings to clean the water, or I'm sure it's not that bad. Ignore the problem, risking several Fabelings getting sick. We'll clean it. I spent money putting in some new buildings and we've already almost recuperated all of it. So money's not a problem. Okay. We have one soldier that got a little bit hurt. We have one archer, just the tiniest little injuries here and here. And on our hero, Fergus. So maybe we wait for everyone to recuperate, and then we send them back in for the third wave. Defeat the current wave before spawning another. Where'd they go? I just noticed Bob Barkskin swaying gently in the breeze, looking pretty cute. Oh, his little frozen mustache. We can't keep any visitors, we're full. Oops, wrong button. But we will get some visitors or some fablings creating more bricks so that we can staff up faster. Or fill our buildings faster. We now have 6 unemployed. I want to make sure I have staff in all of my buildings that need staff. Like I said, I don't want the blacksmith running right now, and I don't want the chicken coop, the second chicken coop running right now, so we're fine. Everyone is staffed where I want them to be. We will need staff for our condo when it's up. We'll need 3 people to run the condo and then 1 person to run the town shop. Okay, we can respawn. We can spawn the next wave if we want to. Just dripped water all down my front. Just want you to know. It's clumsy. Oh, world events. Your diplomacy advisor seems a bit stressed out. This is officially the 13th reminder in 3 days that we need to complete some more missions in other realms, so we figured that maybe it was time to bring it to you. Okay, let's do some missions. Succeed in 3 off-world missions. Off-world missions? Or decline request. Click the world map button, then select another ruler to see and accept available missions. Oh, okay. We need an embassy for that, so I hope our embassy gets built in time. Let me just prioritize that. I'm gonna go ahead and spawn the next wave at the Arena of Trials since our little man is almost healed. Ooh, this is a big one. Okay, I wanted to make sure we didn't lose anyone before I dismissed these visitors. Not too tough. Oh, I have a second world event. Princess Cassie, times have been hard. We've tried our best to put food on the table, but are out of options. We heard of your good heart and decided to swallow our pride and come here to beg you to help us, please. I'll gladly help. This is gonna require bread, which we don't currently. 40 bread? Wow, they're getting greedier and greedier. I'm sorry I can't help loses 5 nobility or let me think on it postpones. I'm going to postpone for now. I'm not going to get there. But I'd like to pretend I could. Maybe if I put in a second bakery. We don't have all that much wheat and we don't have all that much flour, so putting in a second bakery wouldn't help, if I'm honest. I have a really close eye on my embassy because it's nearing completion. We just need 8 more bricks. I'm gonna let the same Fabling that got hurt last time is hurt this time. So I'm gonna let him heal up a little bit before we spawn in the next wave. I like his little mustache. He's so cute. I have half a mind to add another wheat field, but in order to do that we will need more homesteads, because we'll need more peasants. Commoners can't be staffed in farms. I have no space. Yep. The embassy just needs 4 more bricks. And we have 73 days to complete 3 off-world missions. How far out can I zoom? This far. I just noticed Eric One-Eye booking it across our Fabledom, and that is how I remembered that I've sped up the game. Festival. It's about time we did some celebration. When things are hard, a festival can help get everyone back on track. When things are good, a festival is even more fun. What do you have to lose? Let's party. Adds buff festival, increases the happiness of all Fablings by 10, remaining days 30. This costs 200 coin or 5 nobility for the same buff, or I don't think now is the right time, declines with no consequence. I'm gonna go with let's party. We have the gold. I like the buff. Look at that, so happy, these Fablings. At your current happiness, Fablings will move, produce, and gather resources with 130% efficiency.
Finally, time to meet some other rulers.
Ah, there's our
but
embassy.
You, of course, are my favorite.
Thank you. Embassy and missions. The embassy unlocks off-world missions. Each discovered realm can have up to 3 missions active at a time. To view and accept these missions, open the world map and click one of the realms with a mission. I'm seeing 4 in total, 2 for the Black Knight, 1 for our love Agnes, and 1 for the Merchant Prince. So we're going to start with Agnes. Requires an open embassy. Cool. Let's try again. Do I truly need one more commoner for this? If I take a commoner off of the condos and put them on... Okay, yep, that did it. I'm also going to fail this and lose the last 5 nobility that I have. Okay, Agnes, what do you have for us? The second date That's our mission. 110 days. Danger very high. We don't have 110 days. Let's take a look around. 90 days, 30 days, and 60 days. We'll start with this one. The Lonely Hag. Relationship effect happy, requires soldiers, reward 150 vegetables. That's pretty good. Rumors of an old hag living in the woods casting curses on any who dare enter are circulating. Surely an exaggeration, but you could send some help to ease their minds. 0% chance of success because I haven't picked a squad. "100% chance if I send in both my... Not a squad, but 2 sword fighters? Confused. Yes, it says pick mission squad, but it lets me send all 4 of my sword fighters as my squad. The squads. Okay. I kind of wish that by doing this I also opened up, like, the more people I send, the less time it takes. We have horned attackers, danger medium, duration 60 days, relationship effect very positive, reward 75 gold. Word of an invasion has come and help is required. Rumors say that there is an army of humanoids with horns and long yellow beards riding mystical sea creatures. Requires my hero. And 100% chance of success if I send 4 people. I'm gonna do it, because I need to. I need to complete 3 off-world missions. I'm hoping in the time that they're away on these other ones, more will open up. They'll be faster, because we only have 60 days to complete these missions, and one of them takes 60 days, so... I may fail that, and I don't want to, because I'm already failing this. Can I say postpone again, and will that buy me 4 more days? No. We have more space now for commoners. I can staff that commoner... Well, no, I can't. Yep, there we go. There's my last 5 nobility gone. I need to fill the slots first, and then I can staff the people. I have 2 archers here remaining, so I hope everyone's okay while they're away on these missions. Because 2 archers are taking care of my whole Fabledom. We will definitely be able to fill some slots, though, on the next round of visitors. Welcome 3 of 3. He still wants something that takes 90 days. Sorry, man. I'm also going to buy some territories while I'm over here. Which way do I want to go? I kind of want to go this way, but not from here, from here. And then add maybe some more homesteads and another farm or 2 over here. Farmers have reported issues with swarms of red-winged fairies spreading in their crops. They worry if we do not address the issue, we risk losing some valuable food sources. Don't worry, I'll send help. Spends 200 coin to hire some exterminators to come deal with the problem. 5 nobility for same thing when we don't have any nobility to spend. Or I'm sure it's not that bad. Ignore the problem. Each crop has an 80% chance to die. And that's not a debuff. That doesn't have an end. That seems like an ongoing thing. Or it's a one-time thing. Like 80% of your crops will die right now, or every crop has an 80% chance forever to die. I'm gonna spend the coin. Either way, not pleasant. And I immediately recuperated all but 2, so that's fine. Do we have any other buildings that we can put in since we have moved to small town? We put in our embassy. Nothing here is new. We're big town, sorry. No. Aha, a bank. We do not yet have a bank. They're obviously not going to like being taxed. And I don't need the gold, so maybe I don't tax them now, but I maybe tax them later. Bring some roads in. Welcome 3 visitors. Add a farm over here, I think. Okay, how much more time? Days remaining 1 on the Lonely Night and 32 on Horned Attackers. Okay, good. The Lonely Hag. I said the Lonely Night. Swordfighter 2, Survivors 2. Relationship slightly positive effect. Received 150 vegetables. Wow. We have a lot of vegetables now. Let's take a look at the map and see what else we can do. We have 2 now for Agnes. 110 days or 30 days, the best picnic spot. Danger not. Duration 30 days, relationship effect positive. This kingdom is reputed to be one of the best, the most beautiful in the world. A few fablings want to travel here and experience one of their famous picnics. Peasants I can send. I don't have any available peasants. Oops, let's pause. Because I need to wiggle some staff around. I have some unemployed. Yep, good. And I want to free up at least 1 peasant for this. So we'll take these 2 off and put these 2 on, even though it's kind of a schlep for them. And this will also help me. I read these two names together as Penelope Cruz. This will help me staff the farm when the farm is ready to go. Okay, let's see, Agnes. Let's see about a picnic. I think we're gonna just get this done by the skin of our teeth. Princess Cassie, Your Grace, we recently have left our own realm due to the horrible conditions we were forced to live in. We were hoping to settle here with you. However, we could use some coin to help us get started. We promise to work hard. Hopeful newcomers. Of course, join us. Spend 200 coin. In return, 2 commoners will join your realm if housing is available. This would have been the same but with nobility. I'm afraid we can't help you. Declines with no consequence, or let me think on it, postpones. We have the space. When's the next time we get visitors? I don't get to know. I'm still going to go with, of course, join us. I'm also going to staff up this farm now that it's full, or ready. By staff up, I guess I just mean put 1 person in it until everyone gets back from their time with Agnes. I might put another homestead here. We will welcome 2 more commoners, because that's what I had the space for. How's this going? They need a sewer grate and a well. Okay. Our homestead is already up and running. Just here. I might as well connect this road. I have a tiny bit of space right here. I could put a decoration if I wanted to. Oh, I don't really need to. We're still not really saving up much in the way of bricks. And that's okay. We'll get there. It was the same thing with planks. It was pretty tight on planks for a while, even after we put in the second sawmill. Now we have enough. And I believe I'm almost situated to take someone off of one of the sawmills. I wouldn't take it down just in case I need it again later, but you know, I think we have enough. Wow. I can welcome everyone? I like that. Well, I guess so. I guess homesteads do take 3. Someone then becomes head of house. This guy. And then we can add the other 2 over here. Condos need a lot more staff than homesteads do. Homesteads just need 1. I think it kind of shakes out the same, such that the number of people, like the number of workers I get is a multiple. Like I get 2 workers for a homestead, and I think I get maybe 10 for a condo and I have 5 townhouses in it, say, as a fast example, and math I haven't checked. Oh, the witch. We gotta talk about the witch. First, ugh, young love, how wonderfully naive. Why should you get to experience happiness when I could not? I tire of seeing your little passion and optimism. Seeing little? I don't know how that got in there. Let's see how your fablings deal with this little surprise, shall we? That's how little got in there. Boop, boop, boop. My fablings can handle it, adds the debuff Witch's Curse, which turns the fablings into skeletons. While this effect remains, fabling hunger is doubled, days remaining 10. I had no choice but to go with it, but let's talk about this. The witch lives back here in her witch's hut, and we actually have an opportunity to get rid of her. What we have to do is ply her with gold, I think, or with nobility, or agree to take this curse on for a year instead of 30 days or 10 days or whatever. It's a pretty big investment to double your food intake or your food needs for a year. So I want to make sure that we're situated before I pull the trigger on something that reckless. But eventually we will have to pull the trigger on something that reckless. In the meantime, we'll just make sure that we have everything we need, all the buildings, all the resources. And especially it's nice if the quest rewards keep giving us food. That was a nice boon. I can't take anyone right now, so I'll dismiss. The best picnic spot, chance of success 100%. That's a cute little wave. We did great. Positive effect on relationship with Agnes. Welcome back, Fergus. Took some damage, Fergus. Everyone came back alive. I love that. Very positive effect on relationship with Sir Payne. Received 75 coin. So we can claim this. This is good. 10 nobility. And now we have to complete 2 more missions and complete the second date mission with Agnes. If everyone is back, I may go ahead and queue up that second date mission. It's a long-term one, though. It's like 110 days. That's a long date, if you think about it. Danger very high. Requires the hero... Oh, I can just read it. Relationship effect none. We're going on a date, relationship effect none. Agnes is usually sharp as they come, but when she starts planting crops and flowers, she can sometimes lose track of time and overdo it. Newly smitten, she went even further than usual this time and now needs assistance harvesting. Please send, not spend, some farmers to help harvest and some others to protect them from the wildlife. Our hero, we need to restore the health of our hero. And it seems like we need significantly more. This mission has a required squad size that cannot be altered. Missions like this need the full squad to start and will always succeed. Okay, so we need a bunch more peasants. But the number of archers and sword fighters we need is correct. So we'll just need to wait a bit. Or temporarily remove the staff from some buildings. I would feel comfortable taking the staff off of the messengers' huts. Or the laborers' huts, now that we have a laborers' guild. I'd like to know if they're in the middle of something, because if they're doing a thing, I don't necessarily want to take them off that thing. Oh, this person is sick. The three big... This is not a word I know. Destocks, I guess. We're trying to destock some of our resources. Me and my two brothers each had a house made of different material, but a nice looking wolf came by and suggested we don't really need one house each, so we thought we could demolish one and sell the resources. Interested? I could use some grain. This costs nobility. I could use some plank. I could use some brick. Or I'm sorry, I cannot help. I'm gonna go with I can't help. Like, I am not in dire need of these resources, even though they're good. That would be nice to have, but not at the cost of all of the nobility I currently possess. Okay, let's see if I now have enough people to send with Agnes. I don't think I do. I think I still need way more peasants, but we'll check. Yeah, we need 2 more peasants. I'm gonna have to put in a homestead. Oh no. I don't know why I keep rotating that around. It didn't look like it was right side up to me. Will this homestead be ready to go before these visitors have to leave? It doesn't look like it, but I am going to hold out hope. No, it's not going to be ready. Our bank is done. That's exciting. I'm just going to go ahead and dismiss. Let's go check on our bank. It probably needs staff. It does. Oh, and our town shop still needs staff. Once the bank is fully staffed, you have the ability to alter taxes for your fablings. The tax level will have an effect on your fabling happiness. You can find the tax controls in the overview menu under the Finance tab. Okay, hold on, I'm fixing my hair. In the overview menu under the Finance tab, I'm not gonna change the taxes. I might actually reduce them for the peasants. Oh, I can't. That's a silly slider. Okay. It's some or more or lots. It's not none. Welcome 3 visitors, and then we can start that date with Agnes. We've got 2 world events. Going back to work. Your advisors are more annoyed than usual. Apparently they passed by a group of fablings dancing instead of working hard. What an outrage. They should work. Seems harsh, but okay. Have no unemployed fablings. In or for 90 days, or I like their dance declines the request. I'm gonna go with seems harsh but okay, because it's gonna be pretty easy to staff buildings. The traveling merchant. As a humble merchant, I stand ready to offer you the finest wares and delights in my possession. I will happily accept a fair trade of resources or your noble word. As always, I offer a special discount that simply cannot be beaten. Today's discount is 40%. Offer 60 stone for 67 coal. 120 stone for 134 coal. 5 nobility or 10 nobility. I don't really need coal, so I'm going to decline. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. We'll get the date going with Agnes now that I think we can. Yes, start mission. And that'll take 110 days. That's so much time. How many unemployed do we have? 5? That's not so bad. How many go into a laborer's guild? What are their titles? This is counting the 8 peasants that we sent away. Yeah, it is. So, oh, I wish I hadn't accepted that quest then, because if those 8 fablings are going to stay unemployed the whole time they're on this mission and they're not going to count, then that's a pain. Uh-oh. But for the for the peasants, for the commoners rather, I could maybe put in some more buildings. I know I need staff in a couple of the buildings that I already have, and I'm more likely to put staff there now that I have more resources. So, wow, okay, yep. I forgot I had these sitting empty. Aha, that counted. Good. Claim 10 nobility. Alright, I'm going to wrap up here for the day. We will see what happens with Agnes in our next video. Thank you for hanging out with me. This game, I mean, I think I'm starting to get a little bored of some of the repetitive world events, but there are still new things that can help to keep me engaged, so I'm grateful for that at least, and it is still adorable. There's still so much that I want to see. We have a few more waves in the jousting arena, we have the missions that we've just unlocked, there's something else that the embassy unlocks for us that we're going to get into. So there's enough to keep me interested, but those repetitive events are, you know, they're starting to wear. So we'll see what's new. We'll see if we encounter the dragon, we'll see if we can get on with the witch, and we'll see what else happens in our realm. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely day. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here, and I will talk to you very soon.